So my son is nearly 10 years old, and I'd be interested to hear your advice to help him express himself in game, play without fear and making mistakes, and with confidence to find his voice. So this is a really good question, and there's quite a few parts to this if you try and break it down a little bit. So the first bit I always look at is like the age of the person. So again, if you're a parent, or if you're or a player, or if you're even if you're a coach watching this, like the age of 10 is a fantastic age for your brain development. So your brain will be growing and growing and growing throughout those adolescent years. So the age of 10, you've got great opportunities to grow and learn and develop. So I think the fact that you're looking at doing something around this at the age of 10 is fantastic. And the other thing I'd then say is because you're 10, like there's loads of things that are going to be really, really difficult to do within this. So the playing without fear bit, I would say like it's really hard to play without fear. I think if you're going out and feeling a bit nervous, or feeling a little bit worried, or feeling a bit fearful, if anything, I think it's a nice thing, because it shows that you're passionate and you care and you want to try hard. If you went out there and didn't feel that, I'd be pretty surprised, because it's a normal response to have when we're going out and trying to play football and trying to push ourselves. So like the fear it can be a really, really good thing. The struggle with it is when it starts to impact our performance. So like here, when we're talking about our making mistakes and the impact that can have, then sometimes we get caught in our own heads and we go, oh, I don't really know what to do. I'm a little bit worried. You start to play a bit safe. You start to go within your shell a little bit. And so what I would say is like go and express yourself and keep things really, really simple. Just go and like strip everything back. And what I mean by this is when we try and go and develop confidence, as the last bit of the question here, I think really start slow. So don't try and go from I'm not feeling confident to really confident. Like just start really slow. Like it's basically on a continuum. Like you're not confident or not confident. It's like that all the time, depending on the environment, depending on what's going on. So I'd say start really small, like, and get yourself some small little wins. So in training, if you're trying to work on finding your voice, like how many times can you ask for the ball? Like how many times can you speak to the coach in between plays? How many times can you show for the ball and use your body language to be vocal and out on the pitch? Like how many times can you do something really, really tiny in training? So then if you build it well enough, you can go and then play in a match knowing that you've got those small wins under your belt, you've developed in it a way. So I would see it as really try and simplify, get those small wins in there and go, what's really controllable? And if you're finding your voice, it's calling for the ball, it's using someone's name, it's getting yourself in position and calling that person's name so you're showing for the ball, it's keeping your head up, it's checking your shoulders, it's doing all those controllable things that will then build your confidence over time. So I'd say it's a really common question, something like this, around like the fear of making mistakes, but strip it back, keep it really, really simple. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be worried about stuff. There's going to be the fear at times, but it's part and parcel of it. Like, go back to those real controllable key bits that just help you ground yourself in those moments, and do it in training, because then when you come to a match, it will just give you that little bit of confidence going into it.